Indeed. I'm going to throw some concepts at you, and you're going to tell me whether they were a true thing that was offered for sale on a car or false. Okay. An April Fool's joke that was put out by the car companies.
Okay.
And I've got a series of them here. Okay. Start off with the first one was Ford's swing-away steering wheel. Steering wheel swung by 18 inches towards the centre of the car to allow easier access.
I'm going to go true.
I was going to go true as well.
Yes, you're correct. It is true. It was offered in 1961 on the Thunderbird.
1 point each.
It was a $25 option, and it actually became standard on the Thunderbird and was also offered on the Galaxy later on. It was so popular.
Very handy for chunky Americans.
Very handy for chunky Americans who weren't quite so chunky back in the 1960s, but they were getting there. So
yeah.
Skoda's customisable puddle lights. It's a system, you've got your puddle lights in your door. You open your door and projects a little light on the ground. Skoda had a system where it would connect with an app on your phone and it could fire off personalised messages and the like. Okay. Or you could hook it up to the sync with your calendar as well and give you a reminder. So if you go into the shop, open the door, it says buy milk.
It's a very cool idea. I'm calling it bush. I'm saying false. I think that's an April Fool's prank.
You are.
I was going to say false as well, only because I love the concept.
It's a very good concept.
I mean, it's a good concept.
Yeah.
It would work. I don't quite know. I think that was the major comment at the time. People were saying, why don't they do this? It's actually a really good idea.
Okay, Dean can answer this one first.
Yep.
Okay. This one, water-filled bumpers. An American man offered an optional sort of aftermarket thing it was basically very heavy-duty industrial-grade water balloons attached to the front of a bumper of your car, and they would absorb impact.
I'm going to go false on this.
I'm going to go false too, but I think the ferries use it with tyres, don't they?
It was very true.
Is it
true? A man called John Rich in America, again, back in the 50s or 60s, I think it was. And it was, just an hydraulic bumpers, he called them. They were an aftermarket thing you could buy, and it would fit onto the bumper of your car. And it would actually absorb impacts up to 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, right. Water, eh?
No damage. And one volunteer was so confident, he actually put his head between two cars at 10 miles an hour. It was uninjured.
Water's a fairly solid
It's heavy.
mass.
It's not very good for your
He died.
mileage.
No, he was totally uninjured, apparently.
Okay.
But they didn't catch on.
All right.
Yeah.
Mercedes-Benz offered a granite interior, going one step above wood and carbon fibre.
I mean, if you kept it thin, I'm going to say true.
I'm going to go false.
Well, it's very true.
Thank you.
There was a $60,000 option on the S-Class,
granite.
and Bentley now does something similar as well. It's
right.
very, very thin. You're right, very thin veneers.
Okay. Like Dean's teeth.
Okay, you like Dean's teeth. I wouldn't stand for that. The BMW M3 Ute. BMW revealed in 2011 a Ute version of the M3.
I think I even remember that. That's false. That was a campaign.
I'm going to go true because I think I remember seeing it.
Well, you're both right. In fact, it was both true and false. They did reveal it. They did actually build it, and it was a tribute to an E30 M3 that they'd built back in 1986 that the M engineers used as a hack, just to run around workshop hack.
Yeah, all right.
So, and I do believe, I'm not 100% certain, but I do believe the 2011 one was also used as a workshop vehicle by the EV engineers.
Cool.
Pretty awesome work.
Yeah.
Aussie pro golfer, I think it was Stuart Appleby, built up an M3 Ute as well.
There have been a few other people privately doing them too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So we're both right.
You're both right. Yeah, no, it was a tie.
Okay.
Now this one, an in-car coffee machine. In 2012, Fiat offered the option of an in-car coffee maker.
Oh, this is a good one.
In the 500L.
God, where would you put it? You probably couldn't viably put it in the glove box just for, in case you have an accident, you'd get a steam scald on your leg.
Oh.
You could put it in the boot though. It could be like a little run around coffee shop. I'm going to say it's Italian. I'm going to go true.
I'm going to go false.
It was in fact true.
Yay!
It was a collaboration with the coffee machine manufacturer Lavazza, and it was like the little sort of mini presso type things you can get these days.
Yeah.
It was not allowed in America, I believe, due to safety concerns. And everyone literally was concerned about safety, about people making coffee. You couldn't actually operate it unless the car was in park.
Oh,
So, but,
be annoying
you
at the
there you
lights
go.
if you wanted a coffee, wouldn't it? Yeah, try and really hurry it through. Wonderful. Well, I don't get many wins in life, so that's good. Is that the game
got any
over?
more?
I've got one more.
Okay.
And this one is an interesting one. In 2009, a maker of super high-end luxury SUVs offered a interior made of leather created from whale penises.
I don't know why anyone would want that, so I'm going to say no.
I'm going to go true.
It was true.
I do
Why
remember
would you
that.
make?
Because they're insane. It's a manufacturer called Darts, and the SUV is called the Pombron Monaco Red Diamond Edition.
Is it super nice to sit in? A whale penis?
I don't. Apparently, it's extremely soft leather.
Is it lovely leather, eh? On a whale's penis.
Anyway, they made this thing. I mean, this is a company that you can get gold-plated window trim.
Okay.
And,
How many whales' penises did they use per
I
seat?
don't know. They didn't actually do it because Pamela Anderson got very upset at them.
So that means it's false. So I was right again.
They offered it. They would, and then they
would have done
publicly
it.
said they
Wow.
weren't going to do it. But I mean, they probably did. If a Russian oligarch rocked
What
up and
part
spent
of the
$12 million,
penis did they make it from?
I don't know. We
Maybe
didn't
it was the
actually
foreskin.
specify. It could have been.
a cut-off.
Maybe it was just circumcised
kill
whales.
whales.
Fine.
Maybe the whales are fine.
That's so good.